Namaste, Jai Bharat. Russia sends an ICBM to Ukraine, of course without a warhead, without a nuclear warhead. The purpose behind it, sending an ICBM to such a near place, which gives some kind of message to the Ukrainians. I don't think I can ever blame Russia for doing it, because they had been collectively attacked by given some sects of people. So the deep state and associates. It's okay when you have a stand-up comedian, but then it's not okay when a stand-up comedian runs the matters of show of a state. We have a similar character in Bharat, in politics, who unconditionally believes that political authority is given to him through hereditary, and his comedies are really sky-touching. He speaks of a machine that he would invent or provide or gather. I don't understand. He says the machine is such that you put potatoes from one end and you get gold from the other end. What medicine he took, no one alone knows, and no one knows. He alone knows. This, of course, is deep comedy, like the deep states. Statecraft, statesmen should be like Plato, Aristotle, etc. Ideal characters. They are righteous also, not foolish also, practical also, many things. Now here, in case of Ukraine, you let someone else put their rifles on your shoulder and fire. You have no role actually. In the real sense of the term, you have no role. The Ukrainians have no role. Ukraine has no role. But someone else is putting the rifles and cannons on your shoulder and firing. So he doesn't have to hold it. And it's behind you. You function as a shield. So it's called as putting your rifle on someone else's shoulders and firing. That's a very funny situation that shows how terribly subjugated you are to the person standing behind you. But it's a rifle. It's a rifle, not a gun. Gun may be for fun, but rifle is for firing. You can't blame the Russians for that. And now, who would support you? No one would support you. Apparently, you think that people will come to your help. And when you are in crisis, no one is going to come to help. Look at, for instance, the cases of Hamas and Hezbollah. They have no existence of themselves. And they don't even have an identity of themselves. They don't even have a land to defend. They don't belong to a land. They're supposed to belong to a spurious realm of matters of fact. And when they are in deep trouble, none of the saviors, none of the angels, whether they can't help it, they are helpless. Whoever had been protecting them are now incapable and unable to protect them. They are left alone, letting their leaders to die at the hands of the mercy of someone whom they have instigated into fighting a battle. You force them, you compel them, you cause them to come out with guns, and you take the bullets. That's the situation. Ukraine is saying similar. You just went attacking the might of the Russians, knowing very well how Russians are. You know them better than any of us. At the instance of someone, you just go to attack, and now you have to take what comes to you. So that's what I said. Don't let someone else put their rifles on your shoulder and fire. That's precisely what is happening. Thereby, one reduces oneself to a stand-up comedian rather than state. Statement is something else. I need to tell you, there are some statesmen in front of you who understand what statecraft is. They think in terms of their people. They think in terms of their national glory. They think in terms of the welfare of the nation, which imply directly the welfare of the people of the nation, citizens of the nation. And look towards future. They have visions. They have understandings. They have thoughts. They know whom to deal, how to be friendly with people, whom to be friendly with people, how one makes friendship of others to the betterment of your people and your people and your nation. Nation means people. Nation soul is people's soul. Sri Aurobindo speaks about a nation's soul. Yes, we, Bharat, can legitimately speak of a nation's soul, no matter how someone else interferes and trying to disturb and distort the nation's soul. We do believe in the nation's soul. Sri Aurobindo does not say anything meaninglessly. He speaks, and each word is full of meaning, rather pregnant with meaning. So you can't blame Russia for sending ICBM. Thank God they sent an ICBM without a nuclear warhead. If they had sent an ICBM with nuclear warhead, what could have happened? Speaking is one thing and doing is a different thing. Like the Hamas and Hezbollah, they speak a lot and can't do nothing. You just can't do things like that. They didn't do that, but they have indicated their maximum. I don't know if they hit the bedrock and the spade is turned. I don't know if they hit the bedrock and their spade is turned, and what they would do next, I don't know. And there are some people who are way over enthusiastic about speculating of World War III. There can't be a World War anymore in any case. It was a European mistake to call the European wars as World Wars. They are really not World Wars in that sense of the term. Though much of the nations, in the second time, much of the nations were involved. If you think Europe is the world, then you will call all the European wars as World Wars. That's not the case anymore. So some are very enthusiastic about the possibility of World Wars, and they keep speaking about World War III. That wouldn't happen, and should not happen in any case. That should not happen. Don't speak about peace, but live in peace. Don't talk about peace. Practice peace. Live peacefully. Learn an epistemology of coexistence with the multiple and plural. That's what one should learn. Learn it from the Vedas. The last sukta of the Rig Veda says very clearly of coexistence with the multiple and plural. Please go to the last sukta of Vedas. You can find something which you haven't heard before. So till we meet next time, Namaste, Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.